Dear friends, today we are going to study the one of the important indigenous scarf, that is Labio rohita. So that is the Labio rohita is generally used for the culture in artificially created ponds due to their culturable characters, due to their fast growth. In first lecture, we have seen that important cultural characters, and these characters are found in the Labiorohita. So that's why that Labiorohita is generally prepared for the culture practices. So in morphology, we'll see there are different type of fins are present on their bodies. On the back sides, there is a dorsal fin, then caudal fin on the tail regions, and below the ventral sides there is a pelvic fin, pectoral fin, anal fins. So these fins, they are used for the locomotion purposes, for stirrings, for the stability in waters, and the body of Labiorota is covered with a cycloid scales, and on the scales there is a red tinge are present. Red tinges, small dots of red color are present on their body, so their body color is a pink color or red colors. Their scientific name is Labiorohita, but commonly it is called with various names in various places. Their common name is Rohu, Rui, Ruhu, Rohi, Rohit, Rui, Temda, Masa, Tapra, Dambra, Dumbra, etc. These are the common names. Distributions means their habitat from West Pakistan across Upper India, north side, to Burma in peninsula of India, southwards of Madras, south sides, north side, Pakistan, transplanted into most parts of India and to the Andamans and Sri Lanka. Characters: body deep, dorsal profile more convex. कॉन्व्हेक्स म्हणजे बाहेरच्या साईडला असा आलेला डॉर्सल सरफेस असतो, त्याची वरची बाजू जी असते ती कॉन्व्हेक्स असते, सेंट्रलला असा वरच्या साईडला आलेला भाग असतो. देन ॲबडॉमिनल इज प्लेन बट डॉर्सल साईड इज कॉन्व्हेक्स. स्नाउट ऑप्ट्यूज म्हणजे पॉइंटेड स्नाउट असतं, जो माउथचा जो पार्ट आहे त्याचा तो पॉइंटेड असतो, अँड बॉडी कॉम्प्रेस्ड. प्रोजेक्टिंग बियॉन्ड द जॉज. लिप्स थिक अँड फ्रिंज्ड. फ्रिंज म्हणजे झालर टाईप, जसं जिगजॅक वगैरे तशा प्रकारचे लिप्स असतात त्याचे, विथ अ डिस्टिंक्ट इनर फोल्ड. युजली ओनली वन पेअर ऑफ स्मॉल मॅक्झिलरी बार्बल्स. मॅक्झिलरी बार्बल्स प्रेझेंट असतात, मॅक्झिलावरती एक पेअर असते. समटाइम्स अ सेकंड रोस्ट्रल पेअर्स जस्ट विच इज प्रेझेंट नियर टू द mouth. The dorsal fin originates between the midway of snout and caudal fin. जे डॉर्सल फिन जो आहे वरच्या साईडचा जो फिन असतो तो डॉर्सल फिन असतो, तो स्नाउट आणि कॉडल फिनच्या बरोबर सेंटरला प्रेझेंट असतो. लॅटरल लाईन्स 42 scales are present. Lateral lines means there is a small dot like structure you will see from the head region to the tail regions, and that lateral line is covered with scales, and their number of scale is 42. In last lecture we discussed on the lateral lines, what is lateral lines, what are the present in the lateral lines, that we have studied in the first indigenous scarf, that is Katla. Maximum length about 900 mm. The color of the body is bluish or brownish on the back, and silvery on the sides. Usually red mark is present on the scales. It is a freshwater fish but may live in slightly brackish water also. Brackish water means the mixing of fresh water and marine water. That mixture is called as a brackish water. The confined water is suitable for cultivation, for development, but it does not breed in stagnant water. Means it does not breed in pond. For their breeding require a special environmental conditions. Riverine conditions is required for the natural breeding of Labyrintha. The fecundity means egg laying capacity of the female is of 51 to 75 centimeter long specimens, weight 1.5 to 7.6 kg weight, has been 2,25,500 to 27,94,000. Their egg laying capacity is 2 lakh to 27 lakh. If 1.5 kg female, their fecundity is 2,25,500. If the weight of female is 7.6, then their fecundity is 27,94,000. So that amount of eggs released by the females. The average number of eggs per gram body weight is 1258. If we calculate that fecundity on the basis of per gram body weight, the per gram body weight fecundity is 1258. They gives the huge number of eggs. The fry and fingerlings are collected from rivers and may also be transported over a long distance with little mortality, because their natural breeding ground is river. So during the monsoon season their breeding takes place. From that places we are collecting the seed of that fish for the culture in the pond. The color of the eggs is slightly red. The spawning period extends in North India from June to September, north side, June to September. Breeding season means at that period their gonads are well developed and they are ready to release their gametes outside the body. So that is the breeding season. The eggs are deposited in shallow, indented marginal areas of rivers. Generally that fish gives the eggs to the margin of the rivers. रिव्हरच्या कडेला ज्या ठिकाणी पाण्याची डेप्थ कमी असते, ज्या ठिकाणी असे झिगझॅग मोशन असते, अशा ठिकाणी कमी पाणी असणाऱ्या ठिकाणी ते मार्जिनला, रिव्हरच्या मार्जिनला एग्ज लेइंग करतात. ऑकेजनली अंडर कंट्रोल कंडिशन्स इन कन्फाइंड वॉटर. द फ्राय बियर्स 3 small spots on a caudal region or tail region which gradually merge into singles. Initially in the fry stage you will see there is a small dots present on the base of the caudal fin, and then after the growth of that fry into the further stage, then that 3 spots becomes a single spot. So that spot is the identification mark for the identification of fish seed from the natural breeding grounds. At the same time there is a other fishes also breed into that waters, but we want to collect the seed of Labyrintha. We can identify the seed on the basis of that mark which is present on the base of the caudal fin. The fins are marked with vermilion red. Vermilion red म्हणजे लाइनिंग असते, झिगझॅग लाइन्स त्या फिनच्या वरच्या साईडला असे वर्मिलॉन्स म्हणजे रिबन शेप्ड असे मार्किंग असते रेड कलरची. The fry mainly feed on unicellular algae, microscopic algae and zooplanktonic organisms. Plant animal origin organisms, small organisms, microscopic. त्याच्यावरती ते मेनली फीडिंग करतात, algae आणि zooplankton. When it attains 25 centimeter length, Labyrintha starts taking increasing quantities of decayed vegetables, matters including macrophytes, which might constitute more than half the bulk of its body. Means that generally that feed on the डिकेड व्हेजिटेबल्स, म्हणजे ॲक्वेटिक प्लांटचे पानं वगैरे किंवा त्याचे जे रूट्स वगैरे जे पाण्यामध्ये डिके झालेले असतात, कुजतात, त्याच्यावरती मेनली हा फिश फीडिंग करतो. These are mostly column feeders. That Labiorhita is generally found in the column feeders. म्हणजे आपण पाण्याचे जे 3 थर जर स्टडी केले, त्याच्यातला पहिला थर, वरचा थर, मधला थर आणि खालचा थर, तर या 2 थराच्या मध्ये मिडल लेअरला जनरली हा लॅबिओरोहिटा राहतो, म्हणून त्याला कॉलम फीडर म्हणलेला आहे. आणि त्या कॉलम फीडरमध्ये सुटेबल होईल अशी त्याच्या शरीराची रचना असते. त्याचं जे माउथ जे असतं ते पॉइंटेड माउथ असतं. When stocked at the rate of 10 lakhs to 12 lakh 50,000 per hectare, fry grow to a length of 25 to 30 mm in 15 days. Means hatchlings. In nursery ponds we are rearing the hatchlings, and there we are growing that hatchlings for the 15 days. So during that 15 days they attain the size 25 to 30 mm. In 1 year, these measures about 350 to 450 mm in length and about 675 grams in weight. In 1 year, their attain the weight is 675 grams and their length is 350 to 450 mm. In about 3 years, they attain the maximum size. In fertile ponds, when reared in association with other carps, the production is 1100 to 2000 kg per hectare per year. Generally that fish are cultured with other fishes, along with other fishes, कटला, रोहू, मिरगल्स और एक्झॉटिक कार्प सोबत त्याचं कल्चर केलं जातं. तर त्यावेळेस त्या ठिकाणी आपल्याला 1100 to 2000 kg पर हेक्टर पर ईयर प्रोडक्शन मिळतं या फिशचं आपल्याला. सो डिअर फ्रेंड्स, सो दिस इज अबाउट द biology or characteristics of the Labiorhita. This is the one of the important Indian major carps generally prepared for the culture in ponds. So if you have any doubt, any query, that is always welcome. You can ask me through the mobiles or you can ask on the WhatsApp groups. Thank you.